for them. They need it because they're going to rely on a lot of damage, and they aren't going to find any tankiness on their composition, as Bard is the final lock-in in a game 5 for missing. So here are the comps. AL, every game, they've seemed like they just have VE potentially coming up in 40 seconds, but both teams have not put a lot of focus on. Oh, no. Shanks going down. Flash. And this time it's Scout that makes come. Already being taken down as well with no contest coming through from JDG. Not willing to try to fight and give away any early advantages with the full map movement of AL. So all 3 early grubs will go to Tarzan.
Taking away some of that power from JDG is... I think it's fine. I think it's well worth the trade. So.
Around, but now Flandre is up top side. Flandre is going to walk into the bush here. Take a decent chunk of damage going for the Between Worlds. Going under turret, slicing Maelstrom. He's not tanky enough yet. That turret's doing work, but now Shun is trying to get his way out. He's got Polymorph. This is scattered to the wind, JDG, and they just need to find a way to put it back together. And there you go, with a thunderous cacophony of terror, AL will take down Ala.
And they get the TP
guards so many times. Like, you have to show the reason why this is your game 5 pick. This is your win condition in a lot of ways for JDG. Speaking of win conditions for JDG, one of them is getting taken out right now. It should. It's just sniped from afar by Hope.
JDG is for real just going to slowly burn out in this game. This is a comp where you need to find plays, make plays, get anything going early. Because if you are not in a lead, you are at a deficit. And JDG just weren't able.
On the verge, in a little bit of a good position in this game 5. But JDG,
they have the bear logo, and they picked the Boulder Bear. We didn't talk about
this.
this.
It's just fate, I guess, yeah.
I feel like this is the most
important. One's a panda, one's a polar bear, but you know, we'll take. They're both bears. And speaking of, that bear is chomping on Missing. Missing having no success in...
Ala hasn't been able to get anything done on Cannon. You have no resets going over to the Viego or Shun, and Tarzan just keep on throwing his weight around, making plays as they've sieged down to the bot lane.
There you go, Stormbringer to boot. They got everybody coming in. Nice Tempered Fate there, but it's already gonna be one down. AL looking to bring it home now too. Kyle gets his kill, Hope gets his kill, and it's Hope putting the nail in the coffin one by one into JDG.
I mean, was it a nice temper? Goes on.
It is so difficult in these situations to find that like kind of positive spin on things when
hyper carries on that map, so time's not his friend either. We have a rotation coming over. They're looking for Flandre, but Pays the one is found.
They just are going, yeah, Pays. That's a nice Temper Fate that time, saving Pays, but Pays still gets hit very hard. They got a bullet time over across, but Pays worried. Pays getting flashed on. Flandre takes him down the Aurora top, and now Shun is gone. JDG. Sweet Betty Bye. They might as well go to sleep and get ready for that lower bracket run because this one is done.
Just not sure what the idea was in draft here for JDG. I think showing, again, MF Cannon so early, you're just asking to have tanks played into you. The Viego not helping out with that
Tarzan versus
whatsoever.
Scout.
Yeah, JDG, they've got no help and no hope in this one. Okay, Tarzan
on the other team. Unending Despair. This is the combo. This is the reset.
Okay.
Shun maybe looking for it. This is the way in. Hope's going to... Maybe that promise has been snuffed out. We're not going to be able to get the hit. Flandre not hitting anything. That slicing Maelstrom. They've been saving it. They got another Heartbreaker. And don't call it a comeback now. Shun looking to make up for all his misgivings. It's going ham on anyone's legend. Pays is clean.
Anyone's legends. They just kind of funnel in one by one and give JDG some hope in this game.
Speaking of hope.
No sums on Jinx, a much more volatile game state where JDG has more gold. Again, the only solution for them is to find resets on the Viego. Gifted one there and gifted some more by the rest of anyone's legends actually gives JDG a little bit of hope in this game.
And I'm really liking the way that Pays is playing extremely mega. Oh, a little bit. The Herald will go the way of anyone's legends, or at least JDG. Too much of, and now we have the fight really kicking off with Missing. About a half health. JDG gonna start up the dragon here, Cubby. Look at this positioning. Oh, the flash play. Okay, he tried to get the combo. Not gonna find it.
Scout also had the flash. That's a trade up for AL later on.
Oh,
okay,
Tarzan flashing. Scout gone. Reset's going. Can Hope get it? Hope is just firing. Free firing like a free bird. And they are just trouncing JDG. The one to do it to him is the one they know the most. And Big Galio making the difference as Barrett is going down to anyone's legend. They take firm control back from this game off the back of a 6-0-4.
Get weird. I just didn't see a way for JDG to get their win con to work into what anyone's legend had. And they are the team that gets to respond on red side. So that down to the fights. That's truly the only chance they have to win an extended team fight.
There they go. They got the Stormbringer bringing the heat to JDG. And Shun has to use his Heartbreaker out of there. AL just going to start up the Atacon. And here we are with AL having JDG pushed up against the wall. JDG going to try to get some mid lane advantage. They do have a lot of damage on these turrets. They might even get an inhib off of this one. But at least going to get the tier 2 tower in the mid lane.
Otacon secured, and again, like, we're in a game state where it just doesn't feel like JDG have ways to win the game. They win the flashless carries. Scout was the last one we saw him pressure Pays the fight before that alongside Scout.
And that's what you want your veteran ADC to do.
Shun's not spotted. He's going to just guess on the R.
He gets it! He gets the Ocean Soul. Maybe a little bit of redemption for all those awful moments, but he does buy time for JDG.
That is a soul. Elder might be one of the few things that can bring them back in this game if you are JDG.
This is tough, though, because Hope is just going to be feeding off of these turret takes. He's going to be excited. Second, third, fourth items going to be completed for some carries across AL as well.
Even the game... Oh, hold on.
Nope, okay. Well, oh, he actually survives for a little bit longer, but finally goes down. Redemption. Allah was looking for a big flash slicing maelstrom.
Boldy can hit this forever. I mean, he just doesn't. Yeah, he just doesn't take damage from this. So they can get it down to 4K and then just tease JDG to try and step on in.
They're gonna push him off of it. Allah has a hell of a flank right now, but his team is getting collapsed on. Missing his caught. They've got to do something. The Mega Death Rocket went wide, and Hope will not get his resets right now, at least with the excited buff. Oh no, Allah. Did he get? He actually.
They can't burn it fast enough.
Tempered Fate. That's huge. JDG. They're moving around the corner here. Shun.
Yeah.
They need to. I don't know if they can, though, just yet. They're going to look to burn it down. Shun not even close to the pit. The Baron's going down. And now going forward is anyone's legend. They try to get the man moving forward. He's down a quarter of his health down.
They spotted it.
Dragon's already 5,000. Shun's going to try to deny him from the pit. Allah, he's the distraction. And now they don't get the Elder Dragon. What is happening? JDG are falling apart. They get the Elder. They get the reset.
And importantly, they didn't spot Allah on the cannon, so he got a really nice angle in terms of the flank, but they didn't get a ton of info down until it was too late. Fondre not having access to his ult hurts a lot in this fight, too, as the start of it can only be so big, and then Tarzan just trying to send it in there to see if he can steal it away. Did end up being very
kicking
tough.
Here, still looking for something. Oh, they bounced up. They went fishing, Cubby. They might have came up with a bass. Between Worlds coming in from Flandre. They have a lot of damage on the Shanks, but Shanks is tanking up a storm. Bullet time going to be used, and he is out of there. That was the
here. It is 6 a.m.
Okay, we're back, baby. Right back into it. We got a fight kicking off as well.
Boy.
That's the Tempered Fate going to go down onto Shanks as well. Missing going down already. AL, they found the resets. They've got Hope, and they are moving.
The last spawn of both these Monster Drakes, I still don't think this game is in their favor, but the time bought was good for them as Allah.
Allah, he's one shot. It's the Stormbringer to take him down. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Anyone's legend take down a centerpiece to the JDG composition, and now Hope, excited as all get out, will look to... I'm just so in shock at some of the ruthlessness this Anyone's Legend team has been able to show us. Back up and available to him as Shun is going to clear the wave. AL a little bit spread right now as Shanks looking to make a move. Pays stepping forward. I like this confidence from him. He's got moves.
They're really trying their hardest to cut the wave here, and Anyone's Legend doesn't feel confident enough stepping into all the poke that JDG has in the fog. And they don't want to reset, because if they do, then Elder can be ripped.
And they will burn it, even though they aren't the team in the lead. Between Worlds goes in on the Scout. Scout against his whole teammate on EDG. And now Shun locked out. Shun flashing. Vlandre, look at Pace. He's got a flank. He's flanking his Misfortune. In the moment you need him most, Pace is in trouble. Get down, Mr. President. He's going down himself. And now anyone's legend, knowing that the damage dealer is gone, are just going to spread the map thin with JDG.
And they still don't want to even do the Elder because I don't think they need it to win. Like that's kind of where they're at right now. As the red buff gets secured by Tarzan, and they're just going to be sprinting down mid. They're going to force JDG to respond to the waves and use that to get them out of the Elder vision they have carved out.
Hope gets so excited from these. They just feel like they can buy time. I mean, if they take the fight and they lose, the game's over anyways. Just going to see what they can do.
I don't think this comp's super playable for JDG, but their best solution to it was like a flanking MF, which didn't work out well. And then, okay, good night, Pace.
The Elder Dragon wings start flapping, and that's it. Good night, JDG. As anyone's legend, they're looking to put the hurt where it hurts the most. And the Rogue Warriors have become legend. And for the first time in the organization's history, anyone's legends are in the grand finals.
What a huge win for these guys. Your Demacia Cup champions now booked their tickets to the finals. Going up against, I mean, we'll have to see. BLG looks hot, but God, that Game 5 draft, just the game plan,